Hey guys, half a day. Oh, so for those of you guys that are not new to my channel, know that we were on a road trip, and currently we are here in Oklahoma. So I just wanted to do, and we got here a few hours ago. I just wanted to do a quick live stream. I was gonna try and do a sunset walk, but I don't know if you can see behind me. But right now it's cloudy and potentially a storm could be rolling through. So there goes that idea. So I'm actually not going to be going far from the house. One of the things that I wanted to do was to actually do it from the reservoir. They say is less than a 10-minute walk from here. They said my niece told me that the sunsets over there are pretty, but again, if you look, you can see behind me that it's gotten darker that way because there are going to be some bad weather, storms, rainy weather to roll through. So it's more of like just a walk and staying very close to the house because but the other thing is, I don't know how well this walking is going to do either because we also just ate dinner not too long ago. But hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. Happy Friday! But there's a field right here that I'm walking to, and I know they have livestock over there. And I think one of the times we came out here to visit. Hey Mike! Thank you for popping in. Just continue being yourself. As long as they're not directly, at first, let me just say, if that is happening to you, I'm sorry that it is. Just as long as you don't let it interfere with your work is the biggest thing. But how's it going, Mike? Are you out there working? Look, see, I'm about to get some rainy weather here. And for those of you, again, if you're new to my channel, normally I'll be streaming to you from Texas, but for the next few days, I am here in the state of Oklahoma. I worked before a storm came in, mostly Grubhub tonight. Ah, you didn't get caught in the storm, did you? So this is the field that's by the house. I don't know if you guys can hear the doves. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You narrowly avoided it? Well, that's good. That's what I'm trying to make sure I don't get caught out in the rain. Like I said, it's less than a 10-minute walk to the reservoir, and I was going to do a sunset live from over there. But who knows, maybe I might get lucky tomorrow night to be able to still do that. I think one time they had a donkey. Well, I don't know if that's what they're, the donkeys that look more like a horse. Can you guys hear the birds? But yeah, see, look at that. It's quiet. I mean, the highway's not far from here. Hey, nieces! Thank you so much for joining and popping in. In case you didn't catch that first part, I'm here in Oklahoma right now. How are you tonight? I saw the scrapbook that you got. That was pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know what else you can pretty much add to that because that was pretty cool. Can you guys hear I think those are the pigeons, right? The ones that almost sound like, or is it the doves? I think those are pigeons. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that. Like I said, it's quiet out here. You definitely can hear all the birds. And I think that's still crickets also that I'm hearing. But I'm just gonna walk a little further down the street that we're on right now. We are currently not far from the Texas border. Really, we're like 40 minutes from the Texas border. The closest Texas town to us is Vernon. Terry did amazing in that. She sure did. She really did. See, look at that. That's, like I said, hopefully I can still catch it tomorrow or maybe even Sunday night, that I might be able to do a live stream from the reservoir. Hey, Ma. Half a day. How's everybody's Friday going? So the drive from where we're at in Texas to here, let's see, it's about a 5-hour drive. When we first got here, when I was talking about the reservoir when I first started the live stream, apparently it's something new that they started in this area where they have jet ski races. So maybe Sunday, I might be able to catch that and do a live stream there. There's a little bit of a breeze. It is only slightly cooler here than it is back in Texas. Humidity is lower. I can feel the difference in that. Can you guys hear all the birds? Okay, there's one right there. It is a, what is that? Is that a dove or is that a pigeon? Sounds fun. Oh wait, you're gonna... Yeah, that would even be cooler if I did, huh? Nope. I can't even swim, so that's definitely a big no. And honestly, even if I could swim, I don't know if I would do that. I mean, riding a jet ski, I think would be really fun. Have you ever done that? Mike, if you're still there, have you ever ridden on a jet ski? One time, I mean, this was 20 plus years ago. I had gone into, this was when I was still with my ex-husband, but we were at the lake with some friends, and I was still wearing a life jacket, and I, jump out of the boat and I'm in the water, but I started to freak out a little bit because I don't think it had a motor. Honestly, I don't remember if there was one, but either way, I don't think it was on at the time. But I felt like I was being pulled under the boat. I felt my legs. Not that something was grabbing me. It just felt like there was a suction that I was being pulled, and I was going to end up underneath the boat. So I started to panic a little bit. And like I said, I was wearing a life jacket. And so yeah, didn't like that feeling for sure. I've ridden one. No races though. Jet skis are fun, but you gotta be very careful on them and around them. Ma, does that mean you've ridden on them? Who knows? Okay, it's one of the noisy birds. I don't know if that's one of the ones that... Hey Meg, good evening. Just doing a quick live stream here in Oklahoma. Can you hear this one just chatting away? You did as a passenger? That's okay. Once I learn how to swim, when I learn how to swim, I would consider as a passenger. And as long as they sign a notarized document that they would not take me into deep water and stay close to the shore. So the last I looked at the radar before coming out here, it does show that probably within the next 30 minutes, these clouds here are definitely gonna get darker, and potentially some, rain clouds could even pop up unexpectedly. How are you tonight, Meg? Hopefully you're having an awesome Friday. Because see, look, to the left, you can see how the skies is dark over there. But coming over to the right, you can see some of the blue skies still. So the reservoir is in that direction. My niece told me, I don't exactly know where, but she just said once I cross the street, it's like a 6 or 7 minute walk. Do you like that, nieces? It has to be notarized. But she said it's like once I cross the street, it's about a 6 or 7 minute walk to the reservoir. So I think that would have been really nice if it was a nice night to catch, what do you call that? The sunset by the reservoir. Just like I said, you still got the blue skies down that way. My fam wouldn't let me drive one because I have and an evil. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys, oh, yep, you can tell. So you see the way the clouds are starting to look to where they almost have like wavy lines in them. I thought so too. I mean, because looking through the phone, I see some pink. I do see some color on there, but I think that's just the lighting. Hey, camera. Right now we are in Oklahoma visiting my brother-in-law. Actually, it's not really on a big social visit here in Oklahoma, as my brother-in-law's wife, her mother passed away. So we're gonna be here for the service tomorrow. Hi, Haley. But I was gonna do a sunset walk, but see, yeah, I see some coloring over here. But I think that's just who knows, maybe we might catch something on Sunday. On the drive up here, though, we didn't see any. And we took the back roads. We took the country roads. But I don't know if you guys can see that in the clouds, how they're starting to look like that, get those wavy lines in the sky. Thank you. Well, that is really awesome, Haley. I'm jelly. I kind of want to go on a cruise. Out of 7 girls in my family, me and my sister that's right above me are the only ones who haven't gone on a cruise yet. And I told my other siblings, though, that I wouldn't go on a cruise unless my husband's with me. I don't want to experience something, you know, like that for the first time without my hubby. So I think at one point I almost convinced him. I almost convinced him that we'd do a cruise sometime in the near future. So who knows? Here's wishful thinking, right? Oh, that's even better. Yeah, if there is a small base here in the town of Altus, and it's Altus Air Force Base. Well, I hope you have a fantastic and safe cruises. But with all the photos that my family would share, there was one time where it was 5 of my sisters and my mom who went on a cruise. And, you know, timing was just off for myself and my other sister who wasn't able to go. So, yeah. But if that ever happens again, if my mom's able to go on a cruise with, you know, all the kids, I definitely would love to try and go. I would have to do some serious convincing of my hubby. My birthday is on Wednesday. Well, happy birthday. So like I said, it feels nice right now. This feels good. Actually, before walking out the house and I was looking at the weather, it says that it was 89 but feels like 97. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels really nice. And I guess part of it has to do with the fact is I don't have the sun shining down on me, probably. So that's probably one thing that helps. But we got to keep an eye on those. I know one of the storm cells that we were looking at on the radar, it had some warnings in there, and I'm thinking they were just severe thunderstorms, but you still got plenty of time. It's okay though, because I didn't start driving until I was almost 18 years old. And I'm right there with you on that. Because when I was first learning to drive, I didn't like having any other cars on the road with me. Hey, Jay. Happy Friday. Yeah, we just had dinner. So I just realized I picked up my pace on walking and I can feel my stomach. I try not to go for a walk not too long after I'm done eating. but I wanted to catch um, some nice weather to do this walk and chat. I feel like I'm growing up so fast. I am waking up with back pain. Aw, you can't say that. It's all in the head. It's all in the head. It's just your muscles reacting to doing stuff differently. Who knows? Got someone out doing some yard work. See, on this side, it's not bad at all. Like I said, you can still see the blue skies down that way. And then we got these clouds over here. Yeah, that's all it is. That's right, Ma. It's just growing pains. We've all been there. I don't think you ever outgrow growing pains, though. Oh, well, yeah, oh, what was that? Yuck. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I might be out here because I don't know what bug I just swatted off my arm, but that didn't feel good. That's the other thing I'm not big on, especially mosquitoes. I was told that when it comes to mosquitoes, well, or should I say, I saw it on a video. How well we can trust that information, I don't know. But you guys let me know. So according to this video, mosquitoes don't like you necessarily based off of blood type, but they are drawn to heat. So, I mean, it could be a combination of just the way you smell. Sorry. It could be a combination of your body heat and as well as your blood type. So, that's why it actually attacks some people more than it does others. And I guess for me, I think the reason between me and my husband where it'll attack me more than him is because my body temperature is higher than his. So when we're outside, there'll be times where, you know, I am the one that's getting bit more often by the mosquitoes than he is. And he's an O. And I'm B positive. But now when it comes to, so I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Have you guys ever noticed that? If you're around a few people, even if it's just one other person, and you notice that the mosquitoes are attacking either you or that other person over the other. So I don't know if anybody's noticed that. You got eaten, oh no. So see, it makes me wonder. So I got offered. Hey, congratulations, Jay. That is perfect. That is awesome. Congratulations. All right. That's some good news. Boy, I can tell the difference when the wind stops blowing. But congratulations. That was pretty quick because when we were over at Auntie Frances' house yesterday and you were talking to your mom, I think that was yesterday, or is that the day before? That was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah. You had just were telling her over the phone. I was literally just putting something on. My family member got 0 bites. See? So the next time, and this is to test that supposed theory that the next time you're around someone else or in a group of people and you notice one person or two who's not getting bitten, find out the difference. Find out if there's someone who runs hot, runs cold, um, possibly even their blood type, and see. Because like I said, between the hubby and that's why I get hot easily, because I tend to run hotter than my hubby. He's the one that's constantly getting cold. So it's like his body releases the heat and mine holds on to it. I don't know if that's how it works. So definitely, in some points I can see how that video might be, true. When we used to swim at the lake, I noticed those of us who kept on the clothes we swam in, wet or dry, the skeeters seemed to be attracted more. Old timer said it was the smell of the water on clothes. Well, I mean but that would be interesting. Why they would be attracted to the smell on the clothes? Because I don't know. See, I mean, again, that just points to all the points that video was bringing up about. It's not just so much as the blood type, but it could be a combination of your body temperature, your scent, and things like that. So, all right, let's see where. So it's not looking too bad right now. Right now, the clouds are looking more like, I want to say marshmallow, the billowy type look to them. I got my phone sitting on the toilet thing and watching you while I'm shocked. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Give the babies hugs and kisses. Splish splash, I was taking a bath on a Friday night. Sorry, I know my singing. Right now you can't really hear the birds too much now because of the mower. The hubby joked that, I can still do the live stream and catch the bad weather. Or I'm sorry, he actually said tornado. Catch the tornado on the live stream. So that's not funny. I definitely don't want that to happen. But at least on the plus side, I don't know how big it is, but my brother-in-law here does have a safe zone, so I've yet to catch it on video, and one day I would like to catch it, but I know many of us have probably come across this, but when you see a wall of rain, especially when the wall of rain is moving towards you, has anybody ever, seen that? And if so, have you caught that on video? It's not as fun because it's happened many times when driving around, for sure, catching the wall of rain. But you start to get the sprinkles on the windshield before you actually hit the wall. But I don't know, the experience to me is different when you see a wall of rain, like if it was on the other side of this house right now and it's moving towards you, because you're not moving like you are in a car. So definitely the experience is different, but it's pretty cool. But all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick live stream. before potential weather comes in. So I hope maybe by Sunday or even Monday, we might be able to visit the reservoir and do a live stream from there. So here's hoping. Strange looking, the clouds. I just hope it doesn't get bad. I mean, rain and wind, but no severe. Please don't let it be severe. Like I said, I see the skies are dark on that side, you know. And when we got home from dinner tonight, my mother-in-law and my niece both were saying they could smell the rain. And I'm like, and I'm, yes, I'm sniffing in the air, and I was like, I don't smell it. So I don't know if you guys can smell rain when it's heading your way, but I don't know what it smells like. I don't know if that's rain I'm smelling. But thank you guys so much for being here, keeping me company on this short walk. Nieces, Ma, I don't know who else is still here. Thank you, Jay. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys on the next video, live stream, and I'll see you guys later, or I'll talk to you guys later. Adios for now. Bye.